Hello everyone, I'm Frankie D. Cruz, fitness and nutrition coach, and today I'm going to tell you why your diet has failed you and a better way to eat. Now let me ask you, how many times have you gone on a diet? How many times have you gone ahead and said, no, this time I'm going to go on a diet and it's going to be different? And how many different diets have you done? How many times have you gone ahead and said to yourself, no, see, the last diet, it failed because it just wasn't the right one, didn't have the right science behind it. Or you just couldn't hack it for whatever reason because it just didn't jive with you. And now, why did you never succeed in the long run? Because, I assure you, the reason why you failed, and the reason why you think you failed, could in fact be very, very different. Now, I bet you said something along the lines of, there's too much information, which is absolutely true. We are in the age of the internet, and there's more information than ever before out there. And there's as much information as there is misinformation, and it gets very hard to distinguish between the two. You might have said a lack of willpower. You might have said, well, no, I'm just not cut out for that. I'm just not cut out to go ahead and cut back on all the foods I enjoy. I just can't do it. You might have said you have a slow metabolism, which may have also potentially been true, but let's be clear. Most people who go ahead and say that they have a slow metabolism, they're also the sort who I feel don't have a lot of knowledge about what constitutes a healthy diet. But that is a discussion for an entirely different time. But the truth is that it might not be so false for some people, depending on what they've done in the past. Or maybe you just say you can't give up certain foods. This might be, say, for example, you have to have a gluten-free diet. Well, that can make potentially having a diet potentially difficult, because that would mean you would have to go ahead, and if you believe you have to eat a certain way, that might be hard to adapt. Well, what if I told you it probably not your fault? You probably did everything you were told to do, alright? Yet, you kept getting the same results. And you were punished, essentially, for following the conventional wisdom. Well, I am here to tell you there is a better way. Now, I'm here to tell you this is not going to create miracles. And this is not a get slim quick scheme. I hate those. And if you want something like that, please leave. This is not for you. Now, the results may be slow, but they will be sustainable. And that's the most important part. Results have to be sustainable. Because you can get fast results, but if you can't go ahead and continue to keep those results in a healthy manner, then they're worthless. Now, you always have to ensure it fits with the rest of your health and fitness plan. Because if you are eating in a manner that is counterintuitive or counterproductive to the way that you're training, you ain't going to get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get to where you want to be. Now, most gurus will tell you, just eat less. Just eat less. Or just eat this one food, and you'll get all these different health benefits, and that's the thing you've been missing your entire life. Or you have to use this one supplement, because, oh no, did you not know? You don't get this one dietary micronutrient. And because you don't get it, you're not getting any of the results that you should. Or you should never eat this sort of food. You should never have fat. You should never have carbs. Or you should only have protein. As if you heard something like that. Now, here's the truth. You need variety in your diet. Yes, there are many, many different types of minerals and vitamins and zoochemicals and phytochemicals out there that you need for your body. But the easiest way to get them is just have variety. You just gotta have variety. Alright? Don't eat the same thing day in and day out. Because if you do, you're never going to go ahead and make up for that lack of nutrition that you're already getting. Next, you have to focus on eating foods that you like and is good for you. Alright, because if you like a food and it's good for you, well, why the heck wouldn't you eat it? Because you'd be far more inclined to just eat it all the time. Now, modify what you eat based on what you are about to do. And by that, I mean, you should go ahead and think in advance. Alright, if I'm going to eat, and I'm going to sleep in 2 to 3 hours, maybe don't go ahead and eat carbs. Or if you're on a keto diet for whatever reason, maybe I shouldn't go ahead and eat as much fat either. Whatever your primary fuel source is, you have to cut back before you're about to do anything that requires no energy. because there's no point in having all that energy ready if you're never going to use it. Likewise, if you're about to do a heavy workout, eat more carbs, because you're going to need them for that workout. And next, you have to follow the zigzag principle. Now, what is the zigzag principle? It says that change is not linear. Okay? When was the last time you ever had to change something and it went in a straight line in one direction? Probably almost never. Your body and mind follow very similar processes, which is true. Okay? Going ahead and expanding your comfort zone is the same thing as going ahead and growing your muscle. Same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. And for every period of exertion, you must have a period of active rest. Okay? If you mentally exhaust yourself in a task, you have to rest. Alright? And it's the same thing as if you did a heavy workout, you got to go ahead and you have to have a period of rest. Now, you also have to. Now, this all ensures that you don't lose what you have or what you gain. Why? Because it makes it that way. Alright, well, if you go ahead and, let's say, do a heavy workout, but then you don't go ahead and you rest for too long, well, then you don't get all the benefits. So, and it's the same thing with eating. Alright, if you go ahead and eat a very low amount of calories day in and day out, but you're used to having so many, your body's going to eventually say no. And you're going to be very compelled to eat a lot of food, and you're going to go ahead and essentially cancel out everything that you did. So, you got to go ahead and be smart. Now, the zigzag principle does apply to everything. I hope I've conveyed that so far. Right, I want you to think about it. When is the last time something was not a zigzag if you mapped it all out? Now, the key is you have to zigzag your calories. And first you have to find your maintenance amount of calories. Because that's the key to everything. Because then, choose a period of time to eat less. Let's say 5 days. Okay? 5 days is good. You can even choose, say, 11 days even, which is what was done in one study. Alright? This is going to be your period of time where you're going to eat less than your maintenance. Not as much as with a calorically restricted diet, but still less. Then you're going to choose an even smaller period of time to eat more than your maintenance calories. And this could be 2 days in the 5 days eating less example, or 3 days in the study example where they had people eat this sort of diet. Now, that's it. Because what happens, alright, here's essentially what's happening, is that you're eating in a deficit still, but because you're not doing it all in one go, and you still have those periods of eating more, your metabolism, it never swings downward. And you can look that up. You can look up that study. It is of a study done on a calorically shifted diet. And it is very insightful. Now, if you liked what you heard here, I have a free class for you. It's going to show you a very familiar story of how this could sort of be put into action, what it would look like. And this familiar story is going to be one you may have experienced of something that you've already done, or something you know may have already done. But there's going to be the twist of how it can have a happy ending using this zigzag principle. Now, if you like the sounds of this, go ahead, go into the comments. The link's going to be there. Like, share, follow. Alright, because we got to go ahead and we have to change what we're doing. I'm Frankie D. Cruz. I'll talk to you next time.